Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you going on a cruise on the MSC Meraviglia for the first time? Then you definitely need to watch this video. I've cruised on this ship for the past 2 years in a row, and I already have another sailing booked for next year's spring break. I've picked up insider tips that most first-time cruisers don't discover until it's too late. So consider me your unofficial MSC expert. In this video, I'm sharing the most important things you need to know before your MSC cruise, whether it's your very first time with MSC or you've sailed with them before. From dining and entertainment advice to money-saving strategies, these are all the things I wish I knew on my very first MSC cruise. Free texting. One of the best perks of sailing on MSC is their free texting feature. And the great part is, you don't need a paid Wi-Fi plan. You can message other guests through their app simply by connecting to the ship's complimentary Wi-Fi network. It makes coordinating with family and friends on board easy. The only limitation is that kids can't use the chat feature for privacy reasons. For us, that meant we couldn't message my 12-year-old son, which was inconvenient. Bring a white outfit for the white party. You definitely need to pack at least one white outfit, or you'll feel a bit out of place. I made this mistake the first time, and it felt like my family was the only one not in white. MSC's White Party is one of the biggest events on the ship, and almost everyone shows up in white. It's also the perfect opportunity for a family photo. Photographers are everywhere, and I have to admit, I was a little jealous of all the families perfectly dressed in white. After dinner, everyone heads up to the pool deck for the white party. It's family-friendly and easily one of the best theme nights at sea, and the crew leads fun group dances throughout the night. It's an experience you really don't want to miss. MSC Status Match. Make sure you take the time to do the MSC Voyagers Club Status Match. It is one of the easiest ways to get free perks on your cruise. MSC offers a status match program where they match your loyalty status from other cruise lines, hotel chains, and even airlines. All you have to do is fill out the form online, upload proof of your existing status, and wait for approval. It's quick and totally worth it. For example, my sister is a Hilton Honors Diamond member, and MSC matched her to Diamond in the MSC Voyagers Club. That instantly gave her perks like priority boarding, free specialty dining, and free 1-hour access to the thermal spa suite. Expect QR code menus instead of printed menus. Don't expect to get a menu in the dining room. To view the menu, you'll need your own device to scan the QR code to access the menu. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of this system because not everyone has a smartphone or tablet. If you're traveling with kids who don't have devices, expect some screen sharing, and older guests, like my parents, often prefer traditional printed menus. You can always ask your server for printed menus, but they aren't always available. Overall, digital menus are the norm on MSC, so make sure you bring your devices. Free juices all day at the buffet. This is a nice perk, especially for families on a budget. Most cruise lines only serve free juices during breakfast, but MSC offers complimentary lemonade, iced tea, pineapple juice, apple juice, and mango juice all day long at the buffet drink station. It's a nice cost-saving perk, especially for people who don't want to buy a drink package. Try to be seated in a dining room with only 2 seatings. There are multiple dining rooms on the ship, and some operate with 2 seatings while others have 3. Dining rooms with 3 seatings can feel rushed, as the staff needs to flip tables quickly. On our first cruise, we were in a 3-seating dining room and barely had time to enjoy coffee with dessert. If you prefer a more relaxed dinner, try requesting a dining room with only 2 seatings. You'll have more time to savor each course, and the overall dining experience will feel much less hurried. Many first-time cruisers don't realize this, so be sure to make your request on day 1. Spa specials, don't book too early. If you're planning to enjoy the spa on MSC Meraviglia, don't rush to book your treatments right away. I've noticed that the spa continues offering discounts as the cruise progresses. On my first cruise, I assumed that port days would have the best deals, but that wasn't the case. I saw some great spa deals on sea days later in the week, perhaps because they haven't met their sales quota. My advice: keep an eye on spa specials throughout the cruise, and don't assume that the earliest bookings or port days are the cheapest. Waiting a bit can save you money. Book shore excursions before your cruise. If you're planning to book shore excursions, make sure you do it before you board the ship. Booking online in advance is significantly cheaper because MSC offers an early bird discount. Don't wait too long, though. Pre-cruise bookings close on their website 2 days before sailing, so procrastination can cost you. Even simple rentals, like umbrellas at Ocean Cay, are more expensive once you're on board. For example, an umbrella rental is $19 when booked in advance, but jumps to $29 on the ship. Booking early is an easy way to save money. Daily planner is digital, not printed. Don't expect your cabin steward to deliver printed daily planners to your cabin. Instead, they provide a QR code that you can scan to open a PDF of the day's activities. If you are used to paper schedules, this can feel inconvenient. Personally, I find it frustrating because it's not as simple as just opening the cruise app. You still need to scan the QR code, and I'm constantly misplacing the paper it's printed on. On my first MSC cruise, I actually missed out on several activities on the first sea day because I didn't realize there wouldn't be a printed planner. My advice: plan to use the digital planner from the start so you don't miss any activities during your cruise. Theater shows require reservations. If you want to see the evening shows on MSC, you need to reserve through the MSC app. Staff will scan your cruise card at the theater entrance. You can't just go in without a reservation. If you forget to reserve, you can still attend by arriving late after the scanning is done, but your seat options will be limited. I didn't realize this on my first cruise and ended up missing a few shows. My advice: reserve all your showtimes on the first day of the cruise, for the entire week, and for everyone in your group. It might feel like a bit of a hassle at first, but it's worth doing right away. The shows do sell out, so don't wait. Online check-in requires a camera and good lighting. When completing MSC online check-in, make sure you have a good camera and are in a well-lit area. I have to say, I don't love MSC's online check-in. It's trickier than other cruise lines. The process requires you to take a photo of yourself on their website, and getting it right can be a bit tricky. The system is very sensitive to lighting, and it can glitch or take a long time before your camera successfully captures the photo. Brooklyn Cruise Terminal is the best. If you've never sailed out of the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal, you're in for a pleasant surprise. It's actually one of my favorite cruise terminals. Every time I sail from there, the lines move quickly, the process is very orderly, and it feels far less chaotic than the Manhattan Cruise Terminal, which can be a bit of a zoo. Parking is also straightforward. There are lots right outside the terminal that are easy to access. If you prefer ride shares, catching an Uber or Lyft at the Brooklyn Terminal is also quick and convenient. Combined with smooth check-in and porters ready to take your luggage, sailing from Brooklyn can make your embarkation day stress-free. The food is way more than pizza and pasta. The food on MSC Meraviglia is delicious and completely exceeded my expectations. Since MSC is an Italian cruise line, I assumed their main strength would be pizza, but the culinary experience on Meraviglia goes far beyond that. Honestly, it's some of the best cruise food I've ever had, and I'd even say it beats the dining on Celebrity Silhouette. The lasagna might actually be the best I've had at sea, but the menu goes well beyond Italian classics. You'll find braised short ribs, osso buco, Japanese-style fried chicken, French onion soup, spring rolls, shrimp cocktail, caprese salad, and much more. Don't expect simple cruise food. The dishes are surprisingly upscale, flavorful, and consistently impressive. Don't miss the brunch. One unique feature of MSC is their brunch service, which is different from standard breakfast that usually ends around 9 a.m. Brunch is continuous service in the main dining room, running from breakfast into lunch hours, and it's typically offered on sea days. You'll get a special brunch menu featuring popular breakfast and lunch dishes. I personally love ordering Japanese fried chicken, eggs Benedict, and chia seed pudding during brunch. I also appreciate the extended hours. Traveling with my teen daughter, we often sleep in and miss regular breakfast, so brunch gives us a chance to enjoy a meal in the dining room. It's a perfect way to start a relaxing sea day. The cakes are amazingly good. The pastry team deserves major credit. The desserts are outstanding. The carrot cake is perfectly moist and flavorful, and Grandma's chocolate cake is so good that I find myself ordering it every night. Even those who usually say they're not dessert people often become dessert fans. It's truly one of the highlights of the cruise. The Caesar salad is amazing. The Caesar salad is easily the best I've had on any cruise line. The flavor is perfect and surprisingly addictive. My son, who normally refuses to eat vegetables, ended up having it every night. From my experience, this seems to be unique to the Meraviglia. For example, the Caesar salad on MSC World Europa is disappointing. Bland dressing that tastes like plain mayo. If you're on Meraviglia, don't miss the Caesar salad. You'll want to order it every night. Ocean Cay is the best part of your cruise. One of the main reasons I keep sailing the MSC Meraviglia to the Bahamas year after year is Ocean Cay, MSC's private island. It's stunning. The water is crystal clear, the sand is soft and white, and there are multiple beaches to explore. Some are lively, some are peaceful, and there's even a dedicated area exclusively for yacht club guests. One of the best perks is that the ship docks directly at the island, so there's no tendering required. Don't miss the Lighthouse Light Show at night. Ocean Cay is easily one of the most beautiful private islands in the Bahamas, and it's a big reason why I keep coming back. Book a starboard side cabin for the Lighthouse Show. If you want the best view of Ocean Cay's Lighthouse Light Show at night, you should book a starboard side cabin. From this side of the ship, you can watch the entire show right from your balcony without having to go to the island or having to go to the pool deck. Your dining assignment is printed on your cruise card. When you board MSC Meraviglia, your dining information is instantly easy to access because it's printed right on your cruise card. It includes your assigned dining room, table number, and dining time. If you're unhappy with your assignment, maybe you prefer eating earlier, you can visit the dining staff on Embarkation Day. They often can adjust assignments, but you need to do it early because seating fills quickly on this ship. Your key cards will be waiting on your cabin door. Unlike many cruise lines that hand you your key cards at the terminal, MSC places your key cards in an envelope hanging on your cabin door. After boarding, go straight to your room to pick them up. I think by doing that, it actually streamlines the boarding process. Link your credit card using onboard kiosks. One thing MSC has done really well is setting up self-service kiosks throughout the ship where you can link your credit card if you didn't do it at online check-in. What that means is there's no need to wait in long lines at guest services on Embarkation Day. Just find a kiosk, tap your cruise card, and link your payment method in seconds. It's incredibly convenient and saves a lot of time. Download the MSC app before boarding. The MSC For Me app is essential on the Meraviglia. You'll use it for texting, checking your onboard account, making theater reservations, and viewing daily schedules. While you can download it on the ship, it's much easier and faster to download it at home on your Wi-Fi. Trust me, do it before you leave. Kids Club registration happens on day 1. If you're traveling with children under 12, you'll need to register them for the Kids Club. This is typically done on Embarkation Day, and once registered, they'll receive a wristband that must be worn for the duration of the cruise. If you don't register them on the first day, don't worry. You can still do it later during the cruise. Teens, on the other hand, do not need to register and won't receive wristbands. They can freely access the Teen Club, which is stocked with video games, board games, foosball, and plenty of space to hang out with other teens. There's an adults-only pool at the back of the ship. It's quieter and less crowded. There's a bar, hot tubs, and plenty of loungers. If you want to escape the noise of the main pool or families with young kids, this is the spot to unwind. Print your luggage tags. Don't forget to print your luggage tags. You need to attach the luggage tags to your check-in bags. At the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal, there are porters ready to take your luggage the moment you pull up. Having your luggage tagged and ready will save you time and make the embarkation process much smoother. Understanding MSC's experience levels. Unlike American cruise brands, MSC divides passengers into 4 different experience levels: Bella, Fantastica, Aurea, and Yacht Club. Bella is the most budget-friendly tier. You don't get to choose your cabin location, and several services, like room service, come with additional fees. Fantastica is the most common level, especially on U.S. sailings. It allows you to select your cabin and offers the standard experience most American cruisers are used to on lines like Carnival or Norwegian. Aurea upgrades your experience with premium cabin locations, larger balconies, access to the spa's thermal area, priority embarkation, and flexible dining times. Aurea guests even have a dedicated section in the main dining room where they can walk in and dine anytime. However, they still enjoy the same menu as Bella and Fantastica guests. Yacht Club is MSC's luxury tier, comparable to Norwegian's The Haven. Yacht Club guests enjoy a private restaurant, an exclusive pool deck, butler service, priority access everywhere, and included Wi-Fi and drinks. On MSC's Bahamas itineraries, the majority of passengers are usually Fantastica guests. Bella seems far more common among European travelers, as I've yet to meet a Bella-level cruiser on a U.S. sailing. Room service is not free. Room service on MSC is not complimentary. There's a service charge for any hot breakfast items, such as eggs, bacon, or omelets. The only way to enjoy free room service is by ordering the continental breakfast, which includes non-hot items like yogurt, fruit, muffins, coffee, and cereal. Guests in MSC's budget tier, Bella, should note that all room service items, including continental breakfast, come with a charge. Get your free cruise packing list. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned traveler, this one-page checklist makes sure you never forget the essentials. Download my free cruise packing list printable. Link in the description below. Are you on the fence about buying the cruise beverage package? It could be a big waste of money. In my next video, I'll share 9 reasons why it's not worth it, and how you can still enjoy drinks without overspending. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe for more cruise and vacation videos like this. Thanks for watching.